course, over the weekend we had a couple games where it's the battle of the unbeatens. They were both early games. We had the Pats at the Bills and the Chiefs at the Lions, and I had hope going to the fourth quarter of both these games, but the Bills and the Lions blew it. Not only for themselves, not only for their states, not only for the divisions, but the whole fucking country. The whole country wanted
Yeah.
the Pats and Chiefs to lose. Besides the dumbass Boston fans and those hicks in Kansas City. Man, how
I
disappointed
mean,
were you?
uh, it's just you hope and you wish that you're like, oh my God, the Pats are gonna fucking lose
Mm-hmm.
finally. But
Mm-hmm.
it's Tom Brady, and it's like when he comes back and wins it, it's not like it's a big surprise.
Exactly. Of course, if any of you guys are out there, Boston or Chiefs fans, first of all, fuck yourselves. Second of all, I know we have a
Amen.
bias on the show. We've all come out and said that we have a bias. We specifically say on the show, fuck Boston fans and sports, and fuck you, Tom Brady. So I don't want to hear it. It's
Yeah,
how it
it's
is.
just, yeah, it's just too much. Like Brady's consistent. Like he's won enough. Like he's got to just give it up.
Nope,
I feel
nope.
like
He's
the
going to be
Patriots are
quarterback
just.
for 10 more years just to piss the
Oh
rest of
yeah.
us off. He's going to be running on out of pure spite and pure, I don't know.
Well, the thing is too, he'll probably win some more rings still too,
Shit.
just playing out of spite.
All he does is kiss his kids and win football games. Of course, all the
And have
owner
a
does
strangely
is
weird
get
vegan diet.
handies underneath the towel from some iffy massage parlors. Man,
Yeah,
the whole
it's.
franchise is gross.
I mean, and it's just it happens.
Wait,
It
wait.
seems
One
to
second.
happen
Are
all
we
the
still?
time.
I feel like people forgot that the owner of the Patriots actually was caught up in a human trafficking ring.
I feel like yeah, not enough people are talking
Have
about
we
that.
really just brushed that under the rug already?
I mean, it's the Patriots. I feel like if it was like some scrummy team like the Raiders or like you know,
Well,
might as well kick them while they're down. But
man,
it's the
with
Patriots,
how the
so
man
ugh.
Robert Kraft is a joke, but also if we're talking about jokes, in the Raiders, you have Davis, Mark Davis on run team. You can't pay anyone enough money to touch that dude. He's fucking gross.
Yeah, nasty guy.
The Patriots,
It's rough.
the storied franchise of a player that actually murdered people, went to jail, and killed himself, and the owner that runs or that at least was caught up in a human trafficking ring.
I mean, hey, at least they dropped Antonio Brown, right? Not all bad.
Oh yeah, then you also got to sign the rapist too, just to complete.
Yeah. God, yeah,
Oh, you bunch of
uh,
fucking scums over there in Boston.
it's uh, it's no good. It's just no good.
It, man, of course. Let's get back on topic, maybe. Brady had one of his worst games. He was 18 for 39 for a buck 50, no touchdowns and one interception,
One
and
pick. Yeah, the Bills just did this to themselves, really.
the Bills just like the Chiefs, they just lost it late. They had every chance to win this game, and they just shot themselves in the foot repeatedly. Just like
Well,
another guy
yeah,
up
like
there around the New England area. You remember Plexico Burris?
oh my God, yes. Oof.
That's a throwback right there, baby.
Yeah, and Brady gave him really like the best opportunity to win. I mean, had a terrible game,
Yeah.
and the ball was in the Bills' court, and they just
Mm-hmm.
kind of choked.
I guess the one positive we can take away is that the Bills got close to being the Patriots, so maybe someone can.
Yeah,
I mean,
Josh Allen did put up three interceptions.
yeah.
Uh,
No, maybe in total between the quarterbacks, but of course you had the USC legend Matt Barkley step up and
yeah, I'm
make
looking at
no
the numbers
plays.
right now, checking out the box score. Josh Allen threw for 153 yards, three interceptions.
Oh, it was
Matt
just
Barkley threw Matt Barkley threw one interception. So I mean, turnovers are going to get you every time.
You can't turn the ball over four times against the Patriots.
Yeah,
It's not
it's
gonna.
not gonna happen.
No, you're not gonna win any games like that. And same thing
Yeah.
with the Chiefs and Lions, but the Lions for the second time in 4 weeks blew a game that they had in the bag. First one was Week 1 in AZ when they end up blowing their lead for a tie against the Cardinals, which doesn't hurt as bad because at least it's not a loss. I guess that's good news for Lions fans because they take what they can get. But
Yes.
they had you were this close. You were like a minute away from knocking off the Chiefs, and you fucking blow it.
Yeah, they blew it.
Once again, the worst franchise in the NFL history. I will live and die by that, and they just prove it. Of course, it didn't help that their top cornerback Darius Slay, probably top 5 cornerback in the league. If I'm being honest, solid. But Darius Slay
Yes.
did not play, and of course I hindered them. But man, Pat had an awful game in his standards. Of course, he threw for 350 yards, but no touchdowns. Is it time to say he's washed up?
I don't know. I don't think we'd go that far. I mean,
What do you mean he's a
350
scrub,
yards
dude?
ain't
Didn't even
bad.
throw a touchdown. Garbage.
24 for 42.
uh, but more disappointment. But especially as Broncos fans, us too, we're used to it.
It's oh my god.
I
I
love
mean,
every week being so close to something so great than just having ripped away from you at the last second. Story of my fucking life, dude.
after Peyton left, I knew it was gonna be tough.
You
And
want to hear
even his last
this?
year was
Uh-huh.
kind of a mess too.
Want to hear
Really relied on
a bad
defense.
stat? If you're a Broncos fan, the only
Not
quarterback
really.
in the post Peyton Manning era to have a winning record is Trevor Siemian.
Oh god.
Paxton Lynch, nothing. Brock Osweiler, nothing. Joe Flacco, nothing. Joe Flacco and
Trevor
Brock
Siemian was
Osweiler are
supposed to be the
tied at 0
answer,
and
dude.
4. Trevor Siemian
We
has
need-
a surprising record of 13 and 11.
We need Brock back.
Fuck Brock.
He took us to the Super Bowl, man. We gotta
No.
give him props for that.
Yeah, I gotta give him. He actually did pretty good for that stretch of 7 game or 6.5 because he had Peyton Manning come back in the second half of the Chargers game at home to actually get them
He
that
did
number
beat the
one
Pats.
spot. He did.
Brock
Ooh,
Osweiler did
one of my
did beat
favorite
the
games
Pats.
of all time being the Patriots
Great.
on Sunday Night Football
OT,
in the snow,
in
in
the
OT.
snow.
I remember that Gronk went out late, and then you had they ran a stretch play to the left, and of course you had
C.J.
CJ Anderson
Anderson.
break a couple tackles and just take it all the way down the sideline. Oh,
God, what a great game! It was magic.
that's
It's good. It's sad for Broncos fans, but this is all we got is reminiscing of the good times.
I'd rather reminisce about a Super Bowl that was in 2015 than most of the other teams in the league that don't have anything in the last 2 decades, especially Cowboys
Yeah.
fans. Fuck you, Cowboys.
R.I.P. Yeah.
Maybe from those games. What about a surprise win? You had the Bucks going into LA. The shitty ass Tampa Bay
That was-
Bucks going
yes.
and beat the Rams 55-40. The Rams
That was
with
insane.
Jameis Winston put up 55 points on that Rams defense. What the fuck, dude?
I remember I checked the score and I was like, "What the fuck is going on?"
What's
Like,
going on in there?
couldn't believe it. I was like, "There's no way."
It just are like that. The only upset that happens, pretty much the only upset that happens during the weekend, it's not the Pats losing, it's not the Chiefs losing, it's the Rams losing to the Bucks.
Yeah.
Jameis Winston put up career numbers: 28 for 41, 385 yards, 4 touchdowns, only 1 interception. 4-1 is pretty damn good.
I mean,
anytime,
yeah. And like I
anytime
was
his touchdown to interception ratio goes positive in a game, I think we can chalk that one up to victory.
Yeah. Chris Godwin had a huge game too.
Yeah.
Let's see. 12 receptions, 172 yards, 2 TDs. So he had career game too.
Shout out to anyone who had Chris Godwin on their fantasy team. And also
Yes.
shout out to anyone
I
that
mean,
benched him this week.
Yeah, it's awful. I mean, Jared Goff didn't have a bad game
Nope.
either. It's just,
The one
like I
thing
said
that hurt
earlier,
is that
turnovers are going to be bad.
exactly he
Turnovers
had
hurt
three
every time.
interceptions, so only two touchdowns. He had a whopping 517
517
yards,
yards.
but he had 68 pass attempts, and that's where you can see why they lost that game. Because anytime you have a quarterback that has to drop back and pass 68 times, probably not having that good of a game.
Yeah. I mean,
Especially,
Todd Gurley only rushed for 16 yards. He did have two touchdowns, which is, I mean, fantasy owners got to be
oh
thankful
yeah,
for those two
touchdowns
TDs.
are way
But, I
better
mean,
than yards.
16
Anything.
yards is just, I mean, there's just
Arthritis,
no
dude.
run game
Arthritis
there.
is catching up to him, but they have no run game right now. It's you can't win the game in today's NFL without a balanced attack, unless you're the Chiefs and you have a quarterback with God in his right shoulder.
Yeah.